Pays special tribute to Chief Master Sergeant Jason A. Rego on the occasion of his retirement from the United States Air Force after 25 years of dedicated service.
Present the colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Mike Bell. I'm the commander of the 96th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the retirement ceremony for Chief Master Sergeant Jason Rego. Well, you don't know, being selected as a crash recovery member in the maintenance community is a really big deal. They're our first responders. On our worst day, Jason's fire and forget. And I believe that he's been the key catalyst behind achieving the significant gains that we in the squadron have had over the past 2 years. I've always significantly valued Jason and his ability to never be afraid to give candid advice. And that number one, he's going to be the staunchest advocate for his airmen.
Jason A. Rego, for meritorious service, 30 January 2023 to 30 June 2026. Chief Master Sergeant Jason Rego distinguished himself by meritorious service as Senior Enlisted Leader, 96th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, 96th Maintenance Group, 96th Test Wing, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. During this period, Chief Rego served as the Senior Enlisted Leader for Eglin's largest active duty squadron, supervising sortie generation efforts for 32 developmental and operational test initiatives. His leadership drove the unit to fly the most hours in Air Force Material Command. Additionally, Chief Rego guided the fulfillment of an urgent operational need, overseeing an aggressive test plan for the AGR-20F. His efforts ensured completion in 7 days and enabled the asset's use and combat 24 hours later, saving lives in 2 combatant commands. Finally, Chief Rego led a $2 billion test portfolio supporting 5 Secretary of the Air Force operational imperatives, including artificial intelligence, hypersonics, and long-range kill chain programs. The results of his actions will never be publicly acknowledged, but were instrumental in advancing America's national security and the future of air dominance. The singularly distinctive accomplishments of Chief Master Sergeant Rego culminate a distinguished career in the service of his country and reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Lieutenant Colonel Bell will now officially retire Chief Master Sergeant Rego from active duty. Chief Master Sergeant Jason A. Rego, effective 30 June 2026. You are relieved from active duty, 96th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. Retired effective 1 July 2026 for Air Force Instruction 36-3203 in the grade of Chief Master Sergeant by order of the Secretary of the Air Force. This pin represents the contributions of 25 years of service to our country. It is not gaudy because one serves not for recognition. A casual observer may not even notice it, but those with a keen eye will see the holidays spent alone on distant continents and the endless hours spent ensuring the readiness of our military, might, honing the skills and professionalism of fellow comrades. Chief Rego, when that keen-eyed person gives a knowing nod, feel as good about your choice to serve as we feel about having served with you.
And as Allison and I got to know each other, we bonded over the fact that we're both the oldest sibling in our family. We both have 2 younger brothers. And we realized as young children that oldest siblings, oftentimes you have to do something that doesn't seem right or fair so the babies will stop crying. And I don't believe my family knew it at the time, but this is when my conditioning for a successful career in the military aircraft maintenance began. My dad, Mike, passed away 5 years ago. When I left for the Air Force, he gave me one piece of advice. He said, as you're walking around, if you see a piece of trash on the ground, stop what you're doing and pick it up. He was preparing me for FOD walks and he didn't even know it. But what he actually meant is improve your environment any way you can. And at that entry level, all I could really do to improve the Air Force was pick up garbage. And so I did. They say luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And man, I got lucky when I met you. Colonel Bell touched on it. If you don't know, we met on an airplane. We were seated next to each other on a commercial airplane. And she couldn't keep her hands off me, and I got a pregnant fever. That's pretty much the story. That's it. Yeah. Thank you all that you've done for this ceremony today. On behalf of the U.S. Air Force and the 3 squadrons that I've worked in since I've known you, thank you for marrying me. I love you, and I can't wait to watch our family grow together. In closing, my goal in the Air Force never changed. As I progressed through time and grade and eventual promotions, the goal always remained the same. Just be a useful part of the team and don't let the team down. Be someone that's good to have around when things are difficult or easy. Grateful for the peers, supervisors, expediters, pro supers, chiefs, OICs, commanders that showed me through their own individual excellence something to aspire to work towards. The Air Force taught me how to become a man, a professional, a leader, a teammate. Gave me the opportunity to travel the world and make lifelong friends that are as close to me as family. Very grateful for the career that I've had. Thank you all for coming.
Look at Osha's face.